What's up, everybody? Let's welcome to the Spotlight by CG Ruthless. Let's welcome my special guest from Virginia Union University, running back Jada Byers, bro. How's it going, bro?
It's going great. It's a blessing, man. Appreciate you for having me.
Oh, anytime, bro. For those people who are not familiar with you, man, tell me about yourself.
It ain't much to talk about, you know. I tell people God wrote my story. I'm just living the action, but I'm just a young kid from Bristol, New Jersey. If nobody know what that is, it's New Jersey, state of New Jersey. Little small town. Loved it football since I was 5, just growing up, and found a way out by playing football.
Oh, for sure. So what got you into football in the early part of your years?
What got me into football was watching my older cousins play the game, and when they was playing the game at practice, I used to go to their practice and run around with my shoes off at practice and outrunning them guys and beating them in races. And they called my dad and was like, "Hey, your son up here running around with no shoes on at the football practice, but he's out running everybody. All the kids out here, they're all older than him. We need him to play football when he turned 5." And that's when I started playing football.
Oh, so you played some street ball with your family. Okay.
Yeah.
Had to be a lot of fun. So before playing running back, was there other positions you played or no?
My first year ever playing football, I used to play quarterback because I played with my older cousins and them. They're a year older than me. And out here in Jersey, you got to be 5 and 6 to play football. I was only 4 at the time, but I wound up playing quarterback, and that was it. But other than that, I've been playing, running back and receiver my whole life.
Okay, so playing running back and wide receiver and quarterback, it seems like you're just a natural at running back, huh?
Yeah, it's just that's just the passion of the game I got for it.
So coming out of high school, was there other offers besides Virginia Union, or was it a different college you
Coming
went
out of
to?
high school, I had offered from Sacred Heart University, LIU, that conference over there, and I wound up committing. I actually committed to Sacred Heart first, and I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to be there no more. I wound up getting in the portal, and that's when Coach Parker gave me a call to come play football for Virginia Union.
Okay, so what was the environment like playing at Virginia Union?
Oh, the environment there is just like a big family reunion. You know that call you get when you with your family. Hey, family reunion here this year. We going to Florida, or we might be going to Miami or something for the family reunion. And that's what it's just like every day at Virginia Union. It's just one big happy family through all out the whole culture and environment in general.
Okay, so what do you take away from that bowl game that you did? Because I think I seen you perform on one of those bowl games.
I just take away from just having the opportunity to showcase my talent. Like Coach Parker always say, any man that asks for more than opportunity is ungrateful. And I just wanted to showcase my talent. And it wasn't just about me; it was about everybody that's out there. Because at the end of the day, the bowl game wasn't just for me; it was for the coaches too. Like to see how the coaches coach, other players gel along with other players, and how well you get along by meeting new players and being in a new environment. If you can adapt or not. And I took a lot of great lessons with that because I was in a room with a lot of great running backs. So it just shows you that hey, it's a lot of people out here that can show the talent that you have. You have to separate yourself somehow, some way.
Oh yeah, definitely it helps along the ways with a lot of people you were working with. So was there like other sports you grew up playing or no?
I played basketball growing up, basketball and baseball.
Okay, so that's kind of another good track sport. Like basketball's more fun. Baseball's more like you got to learn how to just do like hitting bats or sliding or catching something like that.
Nah, baseball is fun too. When you want to play a sport and you give it all, it'll be fun. You got to make it fun. That's what all sports is about. If you're not having fun playing this sport, you shouldn't be playing.
Oh, okay. So even during that bowl game that you were in, was there like any other NFL teams you met with or no?
I had met with the Houston Texas. I had met with the Los Angeles Raiders. I met with Baltimore. I met with the Browns. I met with Tampa. I met with Buffalo. I met with a few teams out there.
Okay, so you met with a lot of different teams. Like you even said Las Vegas Raiders, and so there's like other teams in mind. But at least you're getting some interest out there, you know.
Yeah, that's all it's about. I just want the opportunity.
So who do you model yourself after?
Uh, do I model myself game after now? In the league right now, the way I would be feel as though I would be able to get used if I was to get the opportunity to showcase my talent at the next level to make that dream come true. I say I could be another Debo Samuels. I could play slot. I could play running back here and there.
Oh, interesting. You model yourself after Debo Samuel. So because he does everything, he's like a wide receiver. He can be like a running back. So you look at yourself as a Swiss Army knife, huh?
Yeah.
So is that how they used you at Virginia Union or no?
They at Virginia Union. I just played running back for a little while until my senior year. My senior year came and they started to showcase my talent because that's what the scouts wanted to see. That he could be here, he could be there. I was a special teams guy too. I played punt return and kick return.
Okay. So why do you think NFL teams should draft you?
The reason why I think they should draft me because they're gonna win a Super Bowl. I'm about winning. You know, that's all
Oh
it's
man.
about. If you want to win a Super Bowl, I'm the reason. I'm the draft pick you want to draft because I'm gonna bring the energy and I'm gonna bring that winning mentality.
Yeah, I like the attitude. So if they pick you, you're gonna put all the work and it's gonna be worth it and they're gonna win the Super Bowl. Okay. I hope I hope you kind of give us that Jalen Carter kind of speech. I mean, but I guess from watching your highlights, I guess they say you kind of have a little bit of Darren Sproles, man. He was pretty damn good.
Yeah, they try to say that probably off of height wise. That's it. You know, me and him was both 5'7", 5'8" and a half. However you want to height us at. But one thing about us, you couldn't measure our heart. We probably wore our hearts on our sleeves, and
Yeah.
everybody could see that.
Yeah. The heart of the lion doesn't matter about size, as long as you can make up and play at the next level. So throughout your years, man, and going to college, man. So what do you take away from going into the NFL that you want to improve on the most? You know, we all got weakness, we all got flaws that we got to work.
I just wanted to be honest. I want to just be a better father every day, every like in my life. That's all it's about. Because you can learn from different father tools from other people. You know, like I was always told once your network is your net worth, and it's just not even about just football. It's not even about me. It's about the next generation that's coming up.
Oh yeah, being there for your child would be something. And then you know, the most challenging part for a lot of athletes is it's just the time management. You got to judge on everything and all
Yep.
that, and it just becomes a little difficult. But once you have to like train yourself, get in better shape, what would be the best dieting for you? Because I know a lot of athletes have to be in the best shape or play at a certain weight for themselves.
I would say I'm comfortable where I'm at right now, playing at 190, 185, that range. You know, I could just adapt, and that's one thing about me. I'm an adapter. I know how to adapt and survive.
Yeah. And you do special teams, so that kind of helps a lot because you can do a lot more than just be a running back. So I
I'm the
figured that
diamond in the
when
rough. That's what I
yeah,
call myself.
yeah. I figured once those holes are open, man, you're kind of like one of those guys that just hard to get, huh?
Yeah. My coach always told me, high school, not high school, college, my all 4 years, you let one person tackle, you're not a running back.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of seem like a weapon from them. So it's like coming from a small school. Like, what was your best competition? What was your best game that you look at? Like, you know, like as far as like people who are not too familiar, like what was your best overall game you played?
In all 4 of my years of college,
Yeah, like just one or
my
two
best
or
overall
in
my
general.
best overall game was the game I broke the record, the all time leading rushing record, and all time leading touchdown record. Was Virginia versus Bowie State. My senior year, I had 6 touchdowns with 324 rushing yards.
Ooh, so you had that kind of performance against Boise State?
Bowie State,
Oh,
Bowie.
Boise State. Okay, Boise
Yeah,
State. Okay, I'm like, but anyways, it's always good to have tape like 6 touchdowns.
yeah.
Yeah, you must have been like you must have topped the record better than Al Bundy did with those 4 touchdowns. You went two more.
Yeah, nah, I just had to be me out there, and it's crazy because Coach Taylor, I don't know if you know Joe Taylor, Hall of Fame coach, is in the Black College Hall of Fame right now, and he told me when I had got to 5, he was like, "Hey, you tied the record again, you know, but if you want to set the record," I said, "Hey, Coach, do you want me to go get it?" He was like, "Hey, whatever guy I got playing for you, go get it," and it was crazy because I think it was up like 14 points, like 17 points or something like that, and I wasn't even in the game, and we had needed 2 yards to get a first down, and Coach said, "Jada, go get the first down for us," and the hole opened up, and I wound up scoring.
Oh yeah, so you broke the record from there, and that's good. At least you played in a solid competition. Then you went to a bowl game, so it gave you a better preparation. So, what was there like any other NFL players reaching out to you and giving you some advice for the next level?
Yeah, it was a couple guys like Julius Chestnut. He's tight ends running back. I said tight ends running back. The Titans running back for the Tennessee Titans right now. You got Emillion Wilson, the running back from the Green Bay Packers. He was giving me information. You know, I got a lot of guys that's in the league right now that I know that's been giving me a lot of information. But from the running back room, I would say you got Emillion Wilson. You got Julius Chestnut.
Okay, so they gave you proper advice because I know for the next level you want to at least be well aware and adjust to the next level.
Yep.
So what did you feel when you played this game? It got a little slower for you.
Say that one more time.
Like when you got to college, when did you feel that the game got slower for you?
I feel as though the game didn't get slower for me. I feel as though it got faster for me because my coach taught me like the players in entirety. So when you know what everybody has to do in the field, it make you play 10 times faster.
Okay. So when did you knew when you came into college and the way you were playing that you would say, you know what, I can make it to the NFL one day?
That been my dream my whole life. Like in the most humblest way, I just always told my dad, like, Dad, I don't have no plan B. My plan A is for me to go to the NFL with no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Okay, so it was a dream since you were a kid. So was there
Yep.
like a football team you grew up watching that you would love to play for one day, or does it really
Nah,
matter to you?
it doesn't matter to me. Whatever team drafts me is gonna be my favorite team.
Also, whoever drafts you or gets you is your favorite team. So
Yep.
you didn't. So I mean, I'm pretty sure you had a team growing up. So at least you had one team, but at least you're more than open to it. Say, you know what, whatever team
Nah,
takes
but
me,
my
that's
I'm
fine.
saying I had a team in a while when I was like 11. I want to say that's when the Seattle Seahawks was my favorite team when Marshawn Lynch was over there being running back, and they had
Okay,
Richard Sherman and them guys. But other than that, once all them boys left, I just said, hey, now nah, just I'm gonna keep being me, and I ain't gonna have no team no more.
that's understandable. So I guess for now, your commitment is a whoever the team gets you, that's your new football team. So it's like, I get
Yep.
it. Since you're like a professional, you want to stick with that way. And plus, it's okay to be a fan of a team. But let's say you go to Seattle. Let's say hypothetically you go to Seattle. What would you want to learn from Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet? What would you want to pick their brains from if you got a chance to play for them?
What I would learn from them is just how do they read the game? First of all, that's why I would ask them, and being in a room with them guys, it showed me that hey, this what they know, this how I read the game, and hopefully we can come together and read the game the same to make each other better and just push each other to be the best that we could be.
Okay, that's a good way to do it. I guess with Papa J, would you rather break rushing yard record or TD record?
Uh, I say rushing yard record.
Yeah, a lot of hard work in it, and it
Because it
puts
shows
you on
that
top of it.
it shows that you're about to grind. Because touchdowns can happen at any moment. It's
Very
hard to
true.
get that 1 yard in NFL that people say. But my motto is all I need is 3 yards to carry, and I'm good. 4 times 3 is 12. That's the first down every time.
Oh, for sure. So, what do you mainly focus when you're studying film? When you get ready for your opponents.
I focus on the front seven. I don't worry about the corners or the safeties. Sometimes depends what kind of team we are playing. But my main focus on the front seven, the three linebackers and the four down linemen. And it also depends what kind of defense they run into because that's the main guys I really got to focus on because you never know when a linebacker is going to blitz. I have to pick that guy up, or if they got any type of stunt, you can know when this deep tackle is about to do this or do a spin move into the A gap or anything like that. So.
Okay. At least you kind of have a better understanding what to expect from the defense from the front. So,
Yep.
usually pass blocking for some running backs, they got to do well in their pass blocking if they want to get the rock more.
Yep.
So, what kind of offensive scheme that you played at Virginia Union?
We played a power up type of offense. We was just a I formation type of offense and just run down your throat.
Also, a power. Okay, so it fit into your style of play. Okay. Um. Okay, so let's do some. I guess if there's something you would. Oh, I like this one because we all had to say, hey, you know what? We wouldn't be where we're at if it wasn't for these certain individuals. So if there's something that you would give credit to that has helped you develop your game so far.
Besides the man above, I would give credit to my running back coach Diego Rollin. That was in the running back room with me all my 4 years at Virginia Union University. To me, I think he's the best running back coach in the world. And people may think I'm just saying that because he's my coach, but he is it's like he always tells us, it's bigger than football than just football. And he teaches us how to be a man. He asks, hey, what's this? What's this about going on in your life? And just other than football, but if we talking about plainly football, I'll give Coach Diego Rollin the most credit to everybody else other than the man above.
I mean, it's not biased unless you kind of like bought into what he was doing. I mean, you even said as a person, like even outside of football, he gave you some lessons and other stuff, and they made you a better person. So there's a lot of that. There's more beyond to some people. So are you the kind of guy that likes to trash talk, or are you kind of a guy that lets your play do the talking?
I let my play do the talk. I'm the type of person like you was the trash talk to me in the game. I'm going to laugh at you, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh, snap!" After the game, I'm gonna make you respect me by watching me play.
Okay, I like that. At least you let it play. Since we got other backup plans in case you got a bright future ahead of you. I'm pretty sure you're laser focused on the NFL career. But let's say you have your backup options. You always got to have something in mind. But what's your major in college, and why did you
Um,
choose it?
my major in college is social work, and the reason why I chose it because I like helping the next generation. I like helping other people out.
Okay, yeah, you said something like that, and that's kind of a good option too. But you're still gonna laser focus on the opportunity. So it's always good to have something in case. Gotta always have a step ahead. Okay, let's go to these. we'll go with common sense, and then so let's say you play and you guys have a chance to win. But let's say this certain individual is selfish and kind of been the reason why you guys had no chance to win this game because let's say one of your teammates was injured and he
Hmm.
needed to fill in for that guy, but he refuses to go out there because that guy took his spot and he was upset. And he walks out, doesn't explain. How would you react under the circumstances that this guy just walked out as a quitter and didn't have no team mentality after that?
The way I would respond to that is just next man up. Like there ain't no I in team. There no I in team at all. And if you want to spell it right, there's a me in team, but it's spelled backwards. You can't spell me either. So and there's the next man up mentality, and it comes down what the coaches want to do, how they want to make that decision. Yes, we can give our input. Hopefully, the coaches listen to us. But other than that, it's the next man up mentality. You shouldn't let one person define your whole team.
Oh, yeah, agree. So, okay, let's say your quarterback and your center are just not in good communication right now. Let's say they're at the sideline, just having a little altercation. How do you deal with that situation as a leader?
As a leader, you just pull them guys aside and tell them we're here for a reason. Like I always tell people now, that front five that you have in front of you is the heart and soul of the offensive team. If you move them front five, you're gonna have six guys on the field. You can't not win a game 11-on-6. So I would tell the quarterback, hey, he's your protector. Like that's your wife slash husband, and how you ever want to put it. That front five is your wife slash husband. So you got to have a great connection with them. You may have an argument here and there, but at the end, y'all got to push each other. And if you can't take criticism, then you shouldn't be able to play football. I'm not gonna say you shouldn't be able to play football. You're not made to play football.
I agree. You're right about on those points. Like they got to communicate right and they got to be on the same page. And sometimes criticism is fine, but they can be a little emotional at the same time. So
It
let's
like
say,
like it's always like people say it's not about the message, it's about the messenger. It's not about the person who's delivering the message, it's about the messenger. Like the message can be perfect, but it depends how you deliver the message.
okay. So so let's say you guys are down by multiple touchdowns going into halftime. What would be the kind of speech that you would tell the team so they can come from behind and win this ball game?
It's funny that you bring this up because I'm gonna go back a little history on myself. When I was playing Pee Wee football, we were actually down 28 points at halftime, and my brother that was on my football team, man, he was the main two running backs. But our head coach didn't believe me as much as he believed in him because he had him the year before, and he was like, "You're not better than your brother. You're not this. You're not that. We're down 28 points because your brother's having a bad game." And right there was like that probably was one of the hardest coaches I ever had in my whole like football career. Like no coach was ever tough on me how he was, and I still respect him to this day. Anytime I see him, I speak. We laugh about it. And yeah, we were down 28 points. And mind you, my other cousin was on the coach staff too, and they was telling him like, "You gotta give Jada the ball. Like he's the piece we need. Like you keep telling him he's not better than the running back. Give him a chance to show you." But if my team was down 28 points, I would tell him like, "Hey, if you feel as though you ain't got faith in us winning this game coming back, get out. Don't even come back out there this second half." But back to the story I was telling that we was actually down 28 points, and I wind up scoring 5 touchdowns in literally less than 2 minutes for us to win the game.
Oh wow! So they gave you the ball and you scored 5 touchdowns in that time limit. Man, that's got to be coming from a big deficit. So yeah, you guys sometimes like there's even the communication with the coach. Hey man, maybe if you give me the ball a little bit more, maybe we have a chance.
And that's why I tell people it's the way you deliver the message though. Like, hey, coach, hey, like at least let me show you what I can do, coach. All I'm asking for is opportunity. Now you go there and say, hey, coach, give me the ding ball. We won't be losing. Now you sound like a selfish player. You got to tell coach, hey, coach, just let me show you what I can do. Just give me an opportunity, coach. And if a coach
Okay,
don't respect it, the coach don't respect it.
so it would be the right way to approach him and say, hey coach, if you give me the ball, we can definitely get back on this ball game. Give me a chance. Let me prove.
Yep,
But instead, some players be like, "Oh, just give me the ball, coach. We'll win."
yep.
But okay. So if you had to go back in time to give advice for your Pop Warner self, what would be the advice for your own self?
Uh, I am you. That's all it is. That's the clothing brand I got back at home. I am you. Just do what I did in life and just do it better than whatever I did. Like, do follow my footsteps. You won't be at where I'm at right now, but just do it better. Take everything serious and they'll find you.
Okay. So looking at so we'll go into some rapid fire, but I'm pretty sure you're on some diet and stuff. So we'll go with the simple food and all that other stuff. Let's say Subway, Jersey Mike's. Where you going?
I'll probably say Jersey Mike's.
Because it's in New Jersey. They got one of those in New Jersey. It's like I think that's where it's from, huh?
Yeah, and we don't where I'm from. We don't have one out here. It's probably like 2 hours for me, an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. But Jersey Mike's pretty good. You can't go wrong with it.
Yeah.
Okay, for a fast food place, McDonald's or Burger King?
Uh, that's a hard one.
It's
McDonald's
hard,
or
huh? That's the good tricky one,
McDonald's
man.
or Burger King. I'll probably say Burger King. Nah, it depends what you want. It depends what you're looking for to eat. Like I would take McDonald's fries over Burger King fries.
Okay.
But I would take Burger King burger over McDonald's burger. So it depends what you're trying to look for and what you're trying to eat.
Oh yeah, I would take their grill burgers over whatever they got, and I'll either take McDonald's nuggets over their nuggets any day of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, definitely for sure. Oh, I like this one. Do you have a pregame routine or a song that gets you pumped up?
I don't have a routine, but you can call it a routine. I call both of my kids before every game, check on them, tell them I love them, and then after that, I just listen to my playlist. And it depends who be playing. If I want to be in a hype type of spirit for a game, or I want to be in my calm, cool gospel type of music, and just listening to God and let Him take over.
Oh, okay, that's a good way to put it. Like be like what you got to be. I guess for pizza, New York style or Chicago style pizza.
New York style,
What?
New York style.
New York style, can't go wrong with it, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, guess that's a good style of pizza. But so if you had to choose to have a meal with a celebrity, past or present, who would it be?
If I had to choose to have a meal with a celebrity, who would it be? I'll say LeBron James or Barry Sanders.
Okay, that's a good one. I mean, why would you choose those individual?
Because it's there are two greats that we're here talking about, and even though I don't play basketball and I'm not going to the NBA, it's just still had that conversation with LeBron of how is he 40 years old still doing what he do to this day? What did he do for his body to stay healthy this long? What type of stuff did he eat? What kind of food did he eat? And just to ask Barry Sanders, for you to be a short running back, what kept your motive kept going besides other than your kids and your family? What was your other motive to keep going for you being a short running back?
Yeah, Barry Sanders. I mean, the crazy story about this guy was he became so great because his dad was his biggest critic.
And that's how it is with me.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like the story of Barry Sanders just seems intriguing because his dad was such a big Oklahoma Sooners fan, and it kind of got him upset that he went to Oklahoma State. But
Yeah.
he kept it aside. But that one season when he had one of his breakout seasons, I think he almost had 3,000 yards. I think he had like at least close to 3,000
He had
yards.
2,845 yards with 44 touchdowns.
Yeah, that was insane. But yeah, like if you watch the football life of Barry Sanders, he talks about he wouldn't be in the Hall of Fame if it wasn't for the way his father pushed him to be.
That's how it is with me.
Yeah, because he said that most kids would have encouraging fathers, but he said my father was the other way around.
Now, my father encouraged me in moments, but he also was going to tell me like that game I had the 6 touchdowns and 324 rushing yards. He didn't praise that at all. He didn't care for that. Everything I did wrong that game. He said, "Hey, why you couldn't do this? What made you do that? Why you didn't do that?" And that's the things I went back on all 4 years of my college career is fixing the little wrong things I could make better. And that's how I
Yeah,
became the athlete I am today.
and there was nothing wrong with the critics part, but that was just how what made him so great. So
Yep,
yeah, okay. For movies, are you a horror movie or a comedy film?
comedy. I do both, but
Comedy.
I'm a more of a comedy type of person.
Cool. So are you the city life or the country life, man?
The city life.
Okay, city life gotta have fun, go to these shopping places. Country life is more like quiet over there.
No, I wouldn't say it's quiet. It's just everybody has a different type of atmosphere they like to have.
Yeah, that's a good point. Some people have different atmosphere, but it's mostly like in areas where it's just pretty chill and reception depends on where you go to. But
Yeah.
so definitely gonna be a pretty long process, man. Whatever it goes. But when is your pro day?
Right now, me and my agent's been talking about that right now. We're trying to see where I'm gonna have my pro day at and what pro day I might join myself. So that's still in the middle of the works right now.
Okay, so that would be in the middle of work. So So whenever you get your opportunity on those pro days, what are you trying to improve on so you can impress those teams?
I'm gonna just show them that the combine number they seen that the other one, the NFL HBCU combine, wasn't the real me. I'm gonna just show them the real me and who I really was, because there was a lot going on that day, but I can't use that as no excuse. But I'm just show them that I'm gonna go run a 4.440 or 4.39 flat, and that's it.
Okay, so you feel like you got more work to do on that. So what you did at the HBCU combine, you felt like you could do better.
Yeah, way better.
Yeah, of course. That can just feel you right there. So it's definitely going to be worth the process, man. Whatever goes from here. But so like outside of football, what other hobbies interest you, man? Like like you said, you said basketball and baseball are your interests, but are you kind of into the wrestling or not really?
Now I'm a bowler. After that, I like to bowl a lot.
Oh, bowling. I like
Yeah,
bowling.
yeah. I'm not. I'm the next Jason Belmonte where I'm from.
So bowling, yeah, bowling's pretty fun. Um, so as far as like TV shows, what do you like to watch on those type of shows that interest you?
Martin.
Martin, oh, that's a
Yeah.
good show. Yeah,
I
Fresh
was happy.
Prince, another good
Yeah, I
one.
was happy they put it on Netflix, so you can watch all the old shows, all the old episodes, all over.
Yeah, or Fresh Prince is a good one too.
It's cool. It's cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. As far as like, what is like your all time favorite movie?
All time favorite movie. I have. It depends what category we're talking.
It can be whatever. Like it can be like action, comedy, or it could be
Like,
any movie.
all right, so my actual favorite movie all the time, I'll probably say any of the Fridays, Friday, next Friday, Friday after next. You can say tell me any one of them
Okay,
for
so every
comedy.
Friday movie is your favorite. Okay, I
Yeah,
get it. Yeah, it could just be like something you watch all the time. Like as a
I can watch.
kid,
I
yeah,
can watch that movie every day.
as a kid, even as a kid growing up, man, I would always have to watch The Mask every damn time as a kid, and my mom would just tell the babysitter when I was a little kid, she would say, "Just put this movie on and he'll calm down." It was just my movie.
Yeah, nah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Oh, favorite sports movie, man. What's your favorite sports movie?
My favorite sport movie. I would say, see now, like now, it would be it's called The Safety. It's on Disney Plus. It's about the reason why now the kids can, like, if you have a kid can stay on campus with you now. It's about the kid from Clemson. He went to Clemson University, and he had a little brother. His mom was a drug addict and all that. That's probably one of my favorite movies now, like in this genre area. But before that movie even came out, I would say Remember the Titans or Good Eye Gang and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Well, there's another one I like also, but I definitely want to pay a tribute to this guy. Rest in peace to Gene Hackman. I will say The Replacement was a good movie because
Yeah,
he was the
yeah,
coach.
that
He
was a
was the
great
coach,
movie.
and I think he played the Hoosiers where he was the Hoosiers coach. But that was a sports movie, but way
That's
back. But
that's a great movie.
yeah, it's a great movie. Yeah, unfortunately he passed away at 95 years old. But yeah, very good actor. Like
Long life to live.
yeah, he lived a long life, but yeah, I would say that was definitely a good movie that I enjoy watching because he would all like. I guess those replacements were just funny. Yeah, I think we pretty much covered everything. I definitely appreciate your time, bro. I know you got a lot to get ready for. So
I
for
appreciate you for
anybody
having me.
else that wants to reach out to you or look for your social media platform, man, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Jada_Byers3. Find me on Twitter at Jada_Byers7. That's the only platforms I have.
Oh, for sure. And for everybody else, man, go check out this running back, man, from Virginia Union, bro. Do not be fooled by this guy's size. This guy plays the heart like a lion. This guy will make you pay, man. You better sign this guy. You better draft him or you're going to regret this, man. He's going to win you a
So,
Super Bowl. That's on
yes,
his
sir.
post.
Yep.
But, man, thank you for your time. For everybody else, thank you guys for tuning in, and we're out.
I